Hello and welcome to this video on typecasting in Java. In this video, we'll be seeing about what is typecasting, the different types of typecasting, and a simple example to understand them better. In Java, typecasting is a method or a process that converts a data type into another data type. This is done both manually and automatically. The automatic conversion is done by the compiler and manual conversion is performed by the programmer. In Java, there are 13 types of type conversions. However, in this tutorial, we'll be only focusing on major two types. Types of typecasting. There are two types of typecasting: widening typecasting and narrowing typecasting. Converting a lower data type into higher one is called widening typecasting. It is also known as implicit conversion or casting down. This is done automatically and it is safe because there is no chance to lose data. It takes place when both data types must be compatible with each other. The target type must be larger than the source type. Here is a simple coding example to understand widening typecasting. In this code, we'll try to create an integer type variable and convert them into a double. So let me initialize a variable int a equal to 50. Now I'll try to print the value a. So this would be printed as an integer value. For me to convert a into a double, I need to initialize a double variable b and convert that integer into a. Once I associate b with a, my double b will now hold the value 50 but in double. Let me try to run the program. As you can see in the output that the integer value that I defined initially is saved as 50 and the double value that has been converted is 50.0. In this example, we are assigning an int type variable a to a double type variable b. Here the Java first converts the int type data into a double type data and then assign it to the double variable. In the case of widening typecasting, the lower data is converted into higher data. Hence, there is no loss in the data. This is why this type of conversion happens automatically. The next type is narrowing typecasting. Converting a higher data type into a lower one is called narrowing typecasting. It is also known as explicit conversion or casting up. It is done manually by the programmer. If we do not perform casting, then the compiler reports a compile time error. Let's understand them with a simple example now. In this example, we'll try to initialize a double variable and convert them into an int. This type of typecasting is called narrowing typecasting. First, I'll initialize a double variable a and initialize a value of 50.0 d. So now we'll convert the double into int type. So how do we do that? We initialize a variable int and associate the value with a and then try to print b. As you can see, when I try to compile the code, I'm getting an error: incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from double to int. So this is happening because when we are trying to convert a double to int, there is a loss in data because the bytes allocated for b is very lesser than a, so there will be loss in data. For this to not happen, we need to explicitly convert double to int by typing bracket int close bracket before the double variable. By doing this, we are explicitly converting a double into an int. Now when I try to run this program, I'll be getting the output. Double value is 50.0 and the integer is 50. So the decimal point that we had here is now removed. To understand them better, let me try to convert this value into 505.34 d and see what happens in the type conversion. As you can see, it is converted, and while it's converted from a double to integer, there is a loss in data that is nothing but the decimal points that are stored are not stored in the integer b. This is because there is a loss in the conversion. In case of narrowing typecasting, the higher data type is converted into lower data type. Hence, there is a loss in data type. This is also one of the reasons why the conversion is not happening automatically. Let us look at another example to understand the difference between them. I'll try to convert an integer to a long. So how do I do that? I'll do that by typing an integer variable 30. And to convert them into long, I'll associate b with a. Now, when I try to print this out, as you can see, the compilers compile now, and I try to print the output, I'm able to do that. Now, let us try to reverse this place. So if you remember properly, when we are converting from long to int, we need to explicitly type here int, so that the system will know that it is our choice to lose data in the process. So by doing this, now we'll be getting our output as same. If this int is missing, we'll be facing an error like the last time we just saw. As you can see, the error is that a possible lossy conversion from long to int. So this is about typecasting. In this video, we saw what is typecasting, the different types of typecasting, and multiple examples to understand these concepts better. Thank you.